Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to add or change the player model in your real-time fan game. First thing you need to do is get Photon, which credits to Be Awesome for the Photon tutorial that he made. Go watch his Photon tutorial. He teaches you how to get Photon. He also teaches you how to add Robot Kyle as your player model, which if you want Robot Kyle as your player model, then this tutorial will still work. So basically what you want to do is you want to double click, search for any player model. Now if your player model has legs, you can just scale them to 0, 0 or remove them entirely. If you want to. Now, also one thing you want to do before you go in here is if you go to your rig, set these, remove the materials of them. So set materials to 0. Or I'm pretty sure you might also be able to just turn off the mesh render. I'm just gonna do that same thing I did that for here. Turn on mesh render. Guard materials to 0. So now you can't see it, but it's still there. Anyways, let's go back actually and make sure there's a box collider. The reason why I'm doing this is so I can just make sure that my wall's good and my barrier's good, so that people don't escape the map, which I probably won't. Anyways, basically, first you go in here, and then you want to import your player model. So you go do player and import it in here. And he's going to be huge. Depends on how big he was in Blender or whatever you did. You just want to scale him down to the right size, which for me is 0.13. Once you've done that, you want to move it in and rotate it so it fits almost on what player model is already there. Make sure it's on the player model that's already there, so that it can work with any other thing you have to do in real-time game. Then you can just delete the model, but make sure keep the head, body, left hand, and right hand. Just get rid of the model that would be here, but make sure your player model is in head, but get rid of the other model, which models like these are Blender models. Get rid of the other Blender model that was in there. It's not your player model. And then if you want to add cosmetics, Be Awesome has other tutorials. Be Awesome has a bunch of other tutorials you can watch after you're watching this tutorial and this Photon tutorial. I'll link every tutorial you need to watch before watching this one. But so I don't waste your time, one of those tutorials I'll link is the one that teaches you how to make your game, and then that one skip the part where he teaches you how to add normcore, because normcore is multiplayer and Photon is better normcore, and Photon is also required for this tutorial. Anyways, once you've put your player model in, and then you want to extract your materials out of here. So to add textures that you had in Blender, import your textures in here. If they don't go onto here, then extract materials out into here by clicking this button. Now, if they're not on him, just put them in wherever your textures are, and then put the textures on here. And then you should have a player model. Now, here's what I recommend doing. Go to wherever your player name text is, which I'm just going to put in player. And then basically the head is going to be on head. Just click on this and click none, and click on offset and click 0 and make it 0. That will just make it easier, and then you can just move the player name wherever you want. I recommend putting it near the body, kind of like a Villa tag, and also putting it a bit out, maybe, so it fits cosmetics. So once you've done that, now you have the model in place, time for the rigging. So I'm gonna go in gizmos. It will work once you see green lines going in here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to wherever your player model is, which should be in head. Then you're gonna go down, through, and then you're gonna go to armature. Also, if you want to make a player model, but you first have to make a player model, which I'll send a link to the player model one too. Also, I'll send a link to my Discord if you want to join my Discord. All these links will be in the comments because I'm too lazy to put them in the description. Well, you probably know why. Anyways, what you want to do is you want to go to your hand one. If you didn't name them, it'd just be the one that's right here. And don't do the hand end, do the hand. So it should be in between here and here, where the start of the hand is. Then you want to go to scripts. Now, one of Be Awesome's tutorials in a playlist, actually I won't send links to the videos you need from Be Awesome, I'll just send the playlist. In one of the videos created by Be Awesome, we'll have you get fast IK fabric script, which I'm pretty sure it's the one where he's adding normcore. first tutorial on how to make one. Anyway, once you have fast IK fabric, you're going to drag it onto the hands, which I have already done that. Now, let's start with right hand, with hand R. There will now be here, or okay, so you're gonna hand R, and then you're gonna select the target to be right hand, and the pole to be IK pole. Make sure that IK pole R. Then for left hand, IK pole L, or IK pole L, and target left hand. Now you should be done, and if you see the green lines going from here to here and here to here, or both, or like this, something like this, where they go down to here, then you did something wrong. It should look something like this. Also, if you're using a player model where the hands are down, so it means move IK target down. Well, the hand is like kind of down instead of it T-posing. The hand's kind of down. It should just look like the green line is going from the hand joint, the start of the hand bone, going to the start of the IK pole bone, or basically going from this to this to this. So if you were using a robot, Kyle would go like this. You'd go somewhere down here, up, and then up, like down, and then a bit more down. But I would recommend just using the model that T-poses. Anyways, once you've done all this, it works. Well, it looks like this. Now you want to get out of here. I'm just gonna do Control S or File Save, which it says the hotkey right here. Control S. It's just faster. Now, what I'm going to do, because I have the computer right here, is I'm just going to scale it down so it fits the size of the player. No, don't tell me it's broken again. No. It's annoying. Servers and lobby. Basically, what's going on is the text is going in the wrong spot. Oh, that is horribly, huh? Basically, I'm making servers, and all the text is going in the wrong spot. So what I'm doing is just moving them to the right place. Now it's back to normal. Now to test it, you can either click here, get on your VR, and do all that stuff. It's complicated. or you can just click on scene. Now it's going to look a little weird, hands maybe inside your head, but don't worry. Basically, if it worked, it should look something like this. Your hands may be somewhere else, but and then move your left hand controller. Should move it. Right hand controller. Move it. Now also, let's test the text. Let's say you want to type something. So you go over here. And I want to type something. We want to change the name. Maybe ZYYYY. Now, see where the text is. Maybe we have to just. I wonder if we have to click enter. Let me see if I did something wrong. Hold on. See what I did. So I'm pretty sure you have to put it inside of your player model. That is what I did wrong. Also, you don't have to get out of here. You can just do this. Click on it. Click on scene. And out of here. In the game. So now let's test it. Move our gorilla rig. It moves the body. Now I wonder